Wow, am I starting stream late tonight? Alright, let's see how much we can get done tonight. Probably not as much as I'd like, but I feel like that's every night, so we'll just do what we can. Get our treasure map, do our Allied Society dailies, see how many... I think we finished iron ingots, now we're on to roof tiles, is that correct? I don't remember. It's only been 24 hours and I don't even remember. Yeah, we finished iron ingots. So it should be roof tile. No, it's walnut lumber that's next. That's right. Come, Bredstedda. Let's see what our retainers have gathered for us. Mossy Stone Cannon, I think that one's new for me. No, I already have one of those. Unfortunate. Brimstone! Level up is good. I want her to be 48 by the time I finish furnishing crafting. Or rather, by the time I get to level 48 crafting log. Materia! Let's go! Successful venturing session, it looks like. We got a grade 1 materia. Cool. Did that just fill up full? She doesn't have brimstone? Do I need brimstone? I do need brimstone. We'll hold on to the brimstone. This can be sold. This can be placed in here. These can be desynthesized. Ooh, we're actually getting experience for it. And water crystals, nice. Alright. What are we gathering and crafting today? Elixir? Elixir is pretty easy. Yeah. 6 muddy water, 6 mistletoe, 6 nutmeg. Got it. Man, it never seems that we exit out into here during morning when the grade 3 Thanalin topsoil is ready to be harvested. Very unfortunate. I don't think I'm working this Saturday, so hopefully I can get a really long stream in. I haven't heard anything though, and that can change tomorrow just like it did last week. Although I really shouldn't have gone in last week. The shipment we were expecting did not come in. And I was just trying to keep busy for 4 hours until I went home. We do have a whole bunch of work in the morning though, goodness. I thought about asking my supervisor if I should come in early to help out and get some overtime. But I decided I wanted to stay up a bit late, playing 14 instead. And I would prefer that extra 2 hours of sleep. Who needs money when you have video games after all? Alright, how many checks to get a leather treasure map? First try, let's go. Hey Ketchup, hope you're doing well tonight. Up in Kurthis, that is... Ooh, we had that one last time. Where is that? I think that's over where the Jade is, just south of Camp Dragonhead. Yeah. Hereish. Alright, let's go to Lenosha. Do our Sahagan and Kobold dailies. Open house went well? Nice! Did you get to meet a bunch of new students? Maybe some single parents as well? What is this one? Oh, kids you knew but didn't have in your class yet? Gotcha, gotcha. Interesting that this also works in addition to this. I wonder if it's because there are other materials here. A lot of married parents? Dang. Sorry to hear that. How terrible it is that all of those kids don't have broken homes. Where are we with our currencies? Yeah, the sylphs should catch up today, I think. Ooh, it's gonna be a late night tonight. Tomorrow is Friday, so I can have another late night and then a very long Saturday crafting out stuff. Yeah, how dare those kids not break up with their parents? That way Ketchup can have dating options. Do those kids not like their teacher? Hey Silver, how are you doing tonight? So it looks like Odin fired off while I was at work today. That's unfortunate. So Steel Rain is currently on cooldown. Behemoth, I still have no idea. I don't think anyone ever reported it. It's been 163 hours since it capped. So it has to have, like, reset since then, at least once. We're still gonna go crafting over by where it spawns, that way we can hopefully catch it at some point. That's just statistics, right? You stick around a place enough, eventually it'll happen. How many can 908 make? 908 divided by 3 equals 302 and 2/3. How many do I need? 311? I have 14. Three, 1, 1 minus 1, 4 equals 297. Times 3 equals 891. Ooh, how do I undo sort? Undo sort, undo sort. Okay. I'm so glad that's an option. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Yoshi P. 908 minus 891 equals 17. I think we're still leveling Dragoon. I don't remember which one is which. Let's do this one. Wait, no, that's the Welk ballistas, I think. Let's do this one. Ketchup, please don't be ashamed at me for using a calculator to figure out how many logs I had to split off. I was a history major. I didn't have to take math out above college algebra. Nothing wrong with using a calculator. Are you allowed to tell your kids that too? Or are you one of those teachers that's like, oh, you won't have a calculator in the real world? If they have an accommodation for it, got it, got it. What is a legitimate accommodation for it? Or if they're in 8th grade, I see. Learning disabilities, gotcha. Unfortunately, a lot of kids with learning disabilities are probably not diagnosed. I certainly wasn't. I didn't find out I have ADHD until April of this year. GG on the ADHD? Unfortunately not. Still trying to get it under control. The medication is doing absolutely nothing, even despite raising the dosage. So hopefully next week when I see my doctor again, we can figure something out. I do feel like I've wasted like half my life and all of my adult life not being diagnosed though. If I could have had the help and guidance I needed during my teenage years for all of my diagnoses, I feel like I would be in such a different place right now. Alas, thank you, thank you. But at least I'm getting that help now, so that's something. I just want more help. I need more guidance. I need more legal drugs. Make the bad brain chemicals go away. Rewire the brain. There's so much I want to accomplish, and I just feel held back by my brain. I want to do so many things, you know? And it's not just workplace exhaustion that's keeping me from doing it. Man, could you imagine how cracked I'd be at this Final Fantasy XIV challenge if my brain wasn't getting in the way? If I could actually focus on things? Also, Ketchup, apparently cracking is slang for sexual intercourse among kids these days, so don't say that in front of your class. I learned that through a Reddit post or something. It is apparently self-censorship for the F word. Oh, I need to speak with Gazi, right. Do, however, do your part in making the 6-7 meme as unfunny as possible. Be a good soldier. Do your part. Way ahead of you. Nice. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Okay. I think I told this story, but one of the ladies at my work was handing out 6-7 stickers to everyone. And when she got to me, I was just like, don't you even dare. And my lead was next to me, and his twins that are, I think, 10, 11 or so, just go off constantly about that meme, apparently. So he was also sick of it. So how do you do it, Ketchup? Do you just play into it, or do you just say something nonsensical in return to it? What do you mean I have to write another one? It asks me to stop. And you don't stop, do you? I'm always so late with the stun. I'm terrible with that. Come on, Bird Steady, you can jump this. I believe in you, Bird. Okay, what if we get a running start? Yeah, I knew you could do it. Man, Cornu is terrifying. That is such a gargantuan bird. Do you ever get sad that you'll never get to see a living dinosaur? Because sometimes I get sad that I'll never get to see a living dinosaur. I saw a video not too long ago about some recent developments regarding research into Tyrannosaurus Rex over the past couple decades, and how our understanding has improved and deepened. And just like the overall history of like how we've viewed this creature. It's really fascinating. And I will never get to see one. We'll never know what it actually truly looked like. We'll never know what it sounded like. We can make good guesses. Well, I mean, chickens are avian, is it theropods? I forget my pods. But yes, they are descended from the avian dinosaurs, alongside the rest of the birds. But dinosaurs themselves had plumage. They had feathers. Sometimes they were just, what are they called? Pillory feathers or whatever? But feathers nonetheless. Imagine if that guy who did the speculative evolution of dinosaurids, imagining the troodontids as evolving into a convergently evolving into a human-like intelligence. Imagine if he knew they had feathers. He wouldn't be drawing just like a scaly lizard person. He'd be drawing a bird person. And to me, that's so much cooler than a lizard person. Imagine how they would have styled their feathers like how we style our hair. It's such a fun thought experiment, you know? I also saw a video a few years ago about like Frog World. About all these speculative evolutions of frogs across millions of years. And how we would never have fossils of them because they just don't like preserve well. And one of the speculations was like super early civilization of frog people whose technology just didn't advance far enough before they all died out. And so we would have no trace of them after like tens of millions of years. I need nutmeg, right? Not what is this? Mugwort. Ooh, seeds. Yes, please. I think that's everything we need from here. Oh, I forgot to get the muddy water. I'll have to get that before I head up to the shroud. Silly me. Yeah. Right, this is where I'm going. Oh, I forgot. Worms! I say it every time and I forgot. Already 10 o'clock and I haven't even done most of my dailies. At least we got our treasure map first try. That saves a few minutes. Oh, I have materia. What am I doing? Raid 2 materia! We need more of that. Honestly, I think this might be faster to go this way. I keep trying to spin jump, but I'm not getting the jumps because I'm falling just a minute amount. Why are the crystals not lit up? It's nighttime. Light up, crystals. Where did your magic go to? Maybe they went to sleep. It's already almost 4 AM. Oh, that's good timing. And since it just spawned, I'll have time to regenerate my GP. I wonder if I should make a callout node for, or a callout macro for these, like I have for my show coordinates. I want to make a bunch of message macros, I think. I want to make one for tanking dungeons where I just press button and it asks if anyone needs the map achievement or any gear. I want to make one for healing, say, please forgive me, I am a bad healer. Make one for calling out unspoiled nodes for anyone in the zone so they can come and mine it. I have one for fates already. Assistance needed. And I still want to experiment with macros for all of these. What can I make out of diamonds again? Besides a bunch of jewelry? Paying for the extra chocobo bag? I sure am. I'm paying for the app even though the app is no longer usable on my old phone. Yep, I sure am. I need the space, to be honest. I also get a retainer from it. Determined? Yes. If I could afford it, I would have all, what is it, 7 retainers? Ooh, that's a new one. I will say, I am very determined to see this game through, to experience most of the content. Oh no, the other one is gone. How are they gonna handle this long haft now? There's only one of her. There needs to be at least 2 of them to handle the long haft. Have you even chipped the iceberg? Yeah, I know. There's a lot that I've just been trying to avoid learning about. I'm still not even in the expansions yet. What does gold sand make? Enchanted gold ink. I need a bit of it, but I probably don't need almost 400 of it. Where are we on the furnishing log? We haven't even started. We're still crafting materials. The way I have my crafting scheduled is that I do gathering, then I craft out the materials, and then I craft out the crafting log entries. We are still on the materials phase. And I think we are maybe 2/5 of the way through it. I do work a full shift, that's true. But I could be wiser on my time management in my free time. I could start at 7 instead of 9:30 and have an extra 2.5 hours of crafting. Who needs sleep? That's true. Me. It's me. I need the sleep. I need all of the sleep. Materia. I almost have the trifecta of grade 3 topsoil. I just wasn't in Western Thanalan during the right time of day. You know, I am kind of dreading the Luminary tool grind, because that's going to be a lot more of what we're doing now. And like, you need to craft out at least 3,000 level 41 to 50 items for each craft. You need to gather 4,041 to 50 for each craft, for each gatherer. What about Fisher? I think Fisher is a bit less, right? But also, fishing will be post 2.0. So that shouldn't be too hard. I wonder what grade the earthen fishing poles are. Sea of Clouds. Level 45? Okay. I'm definitely gonna fish that one a lot for the cloud jellyfish. Because when you desynthesize them, they have a chance of dropping clear prisms, which you can use to craft glamour prisms. And I want a whole bunch of those. So that's probably how I'm gonna get that achievement. Grade 1 materia! The most precious commodity we can have before going into the relic grind. I have been tempted to get the other, what's it called? Increased spirit bond gain accessories from the quartermaster. But I feel like that would start cutting into my stats a bit too much. And I still don't know if that applies only to the item or to all items. Oops. Looks like we have Podling Peril. I do appreciate that one. No, thank you. Go away, please. You too. No thank you, no thank you. Can I de-aggro at least one of them? I can't line of sight them behind these. We don't talk to you, we bomb you instead. Those. The hostile sylphs are gonna be down this way. Get him! Let's sneak behind this one. How did that get involved? Good job, Big Stella. Now we just need to grab a podling and make a run for it. I hope this tree doesn't see me this time. Alright, here we go. We're so close to leveling Dragoon. Okay, the tree is turning around. Man, that would be such a strange thing to hear out of context. Oh yeah, I always forget about this one. We're just having a merry little jaunt through the forest. Nothing to see here. Any unspoiled news? No? Unfortunate. Ooh, I might just level up from these. Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, level 54 Dragoon! So next up is gonna be... is it... Ninja? Ninja. You know, one of the strange things I learned about 1.0 is that the composer just like made tracks and they just slotted them in wherever they felt it was appropriate. None of the tracks seem to have been specially made. Maybe there was some, but seems like a lot of them at least were just made and then their function found afterwards. Alright. 1000 quality is going to be a lot easier to craft than... I don't have the materials. Never mind. But still, 1000 quality is going to be a lot easier to craft than 2000 quality. Let's speak with Tataramu. Make sure we don't forget and have to come back. I'm getting so antsy to finish this furnishing crafting that I'm doing. I want to get back to making progress through the story. I'm also kinda antsy to start playing other games again. This has been a very long grind just to make my virtual house look prettier. Does the existence of feral crocs imply the existence of domesticated crocs? Makes you think. Or instead, out of the way. More materia. Alright, not done. Oh, and I forgot to get the treasure map. I'm so silly. Let's go get that. You know, this chest piece kind of goes hard with the rest of the ninja gear. I still wish you had the option to choose either the male version or the female version for your character. Because I think I would look better in the male version, but alas. We have to have hose showing on our thighs. Not very protective. Also, this tail off of the headpiece always reminds me of Ninja Gaiden. I've never played it, but it still reminds me of it. Alright, do we get our Aramon tears? No, we do not. We get walnut lumber though, so that's less we'll have to craft. By one. Yeah, 15 total. We'll come back and do the fishing after we go to Nautilon first. They don't even see me, just strolling right on in. But yeah, I need to take out my brass spoon lure. You know, I just had the thought to make a macro for casting where it turns on my light, but then every time I would press it, it would turn it off and then turn it on and then turn it off and then turn it on. I don't think that would be the best way to go about that. So Silver, I know you were inquiring once if I had started fishing yet. I have not, but you were also inquiring about ESO, and I have gotten the Master Fisher achievement in that game. Not for all the DLC zones, not for all the expansion zones, but for all of the base zones, absolutely I have. Shard gathering. Oh, giant skull is a type of stone. Oh. It's a pretty big blunderbuss. That is indeed a whole cannon that you're holding. My goodness. Is that something you can add to the armor? No. So I'd be crafting it for no reason other than completing the crafting log. Oh yeah, I still need to go do this one. Wait, I don't need to do fishing. I need to go do that one. Why did I think I needed to fish? I'm so silly. I need to fish in Mordona. Cancelled. Is it because I'm not standing still? Can't believe I got my fishing spots mixed up. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Silly me. I do need to hit at least one of these. Alright, let's head over to Mordona. After we go get this unspoiled node, of course. I don't think I need any more walnut lumber or walnut logs for furnishing crafting. Almost 11 o'clock and I haven't even finished my dailies yet. Hopefully tomorrow I can get an earlier start. I want to craft so much on Saturday. I want to see if I can finish up the material crafting. There's a hole in that rock. I've never noticed that before. And that tree isn't fully planted in the mountain. Unless that isn't roots. Maybe it's another tree? Maybe it's another tree. A deciduous tree? What's going on up there? Oh. I can't quite make out what's going on up there. I always forget I can just turn here. Alright, there's our fishing quest. There's 2 summoning mills? Huh. I wonder how crowded those must have looked back in the heyday. Back when Revenant's Toll was the place to be. Alright, here's where we want to go fishing. Ah, wrong button. Unfortunately, this doesn't count for an achievement, I don't think. Only the 3 main regions. Lenosha, the Shroud, and Thanolin. Actually, fishing in Karthus or Mordona doesn't matter. these fish at? Oop, I was clicked out. Oops. There's one. Goodbye, Britsteda. Oh, that's all I need. Okay. I got a bit busy there, reading about reduced durability loss. Reading some testing about it. Trying to figure out how exactly it worked. I don't think anyone truly knows. So what makes an aetherite an aetherite? And what differentiates it from just a normal crystal? I wonder if the game ever answers that question. I'd be curious to see if it does. Imagine there has to be some sort of ritual involved, maybe? What in the world? I thought that was the lightning spray. It must have been their mount. All right. I do kind of hate how much overlap there is here. I'm trying to think what I can do about it. Easiest solution would be to just move this to where the right edge is past the left edge of these. But then when this is down, that would leave such a big gap. I don't like that. So I think the best solution is just to close the job bar. Hey Shadow Zero, hope you're doing well tonight. We are just about done with our Allied Society dailies. And then we can get to some late night crafting. Gloves on. Doing alright. Ready for the weekend, ready to get a whole bunch of crafting done. How are you doing? I missed the good. And the last one, speaking tube. Speak. There we go. Now we can go turn all of these in. But before we do that, let's take advantage of the summoning build. There's 2 of Hero in Evidence Toll, but 0 of in all of Western Kurthus. I guess the Ishgardians hate retainers. You don't have walnut logs. Interesting. You also hate your retainer? Dang. I would probably break some teeth if I tried to get retainers. So I don't have these on anyone? Well, emergency maintenance. In 2 hours. Yeah, let's just dump these back on Montana. Well... Well, we'll keep them with the rest of these for now. It's fine. Well, no, we'll dump them for now. Okay, we'll go turn these in. Oh yeah, I forgot to desynthesize these. Gonna be a long day tomorrow. It's Friday though. It'll be Friday. What were you streaming? More Battle Network? Have a good one, Shadow Zero. Get some rest. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. I'll see you next time. I knew one would pop up. I think that's gonna be Dark Steel. I'm probably gonna regret it in the morning, but I think the plan is to craft out all of the walnut lumber. I need less than 300, so that should take less than an hour. Alright, now we can craft our elixirs. Oh, I forgot to use innovation. Oh, right. This first. Go. Let's turn these in. So much experience. All of those in here. Alright, and now let's go wait by where the behemoth roams. And craft out all of these logs. Hopefully the behemoth won't find sawn logs as threatening as our mighty hammer blows. Wait, where is this? I love that I'm still getting grade 2 materia. Even if it's only for gathering and crafting. I'm hoping to trade those in for some combat materia at some point. That one was chasing someone. Alright, let's saw some logs. Let's see. 528. Hit both of those. And then I guess just hit it again. Got it. Let's eat some food. Get started. I guess I could probably hit a good. And I could also just do that instead. See where we're at on this achievement. Level 25. Yeah, I'm not going to complete this achievement through this one, but we'll definitely get closer. We can keep getting those 3-step syntheses. That would be ideal. Materia time. seems like we're getting just over 4 crafts per minute on average. Been a while since we got some materia. Grade 1. You know, sorting the materia in does waste some time, but what if we just let it take up inventory space in the meantime? Still extract it, but just don't throw it in the chocobo saddlebag until the very end. 100. Who's the other fate? Not the one we're looking for, though. Midnight already. 15 minutes of food left to go. 200 walnut lumber. Plus the 14 we already have in our retainer's inventory. I'll need to recraft this one before I log out. Good thing we had extra logs. More grade 1 materia? Yeah! Oh yeah, I need to finish up before 1 AM because maintenance. That was the wrong one. Oh well. I guess since we're getting a maintenance tonight, Odin and Behemoth should both reset. So maybe tomorrow night we'll get to fight one of them. Looking like I'll be just short of completing before my food runs out. Game? Did the servers go down early? Oh goodness, that was so delayed. And food is expired. Still have a few more to go though. What number are we looking for? How many do we have? We have 14 there. 311 minus 14 equals, we need 297. We need 30 more. Phew. Alright. We're not quite done yet though. We did have one miscraft there that we'll have to replace. Decent material haul. Seems like Behemoth was also sawing some logs. So, unfortunately, no Behemoth fight tonight. Let's return to our home. Grab 3 more logs out of our retainer and craft that last piece of lumber. Oh, didn't we get something we could turn in? What was it? This one? Oh, we had that. I didn't know we had 2 of them. We can go turn those in for seals. Where did the logs go? Walnut logs, where are you? Right there. Actually, we learned a trick. Retrieve quantity. There we go. Oh, she's level 50 already. Nice. I do want Lantana to gain 2 more levels before I get to level 48 crafting log, though. Perfect! It's daytime. I won't be disturbing any neighbors by crafting at night. There we go, 311 walnut lumber. Mark that down in our list. That is the last item that has a quantity over 300 that we need to craft. Next highest quantity is going to be, where is it? 230 roof tiles. Let's go ahead and take out the materials for that. So we'll need 460 potter's clay and 230 straw. There it is. Wait, that's not right. 460, right? Yeah. I need 30 more potter's clay. There we go. You can't do 230 at a time. Nope. Can only go up to 99. Well, we are slowly getting there. Let's put Bridstead to bed. Sleep well. I really need to figure out gardening. Need to continue doing some research. Alright, more crafting has been done. We are slowly whittling away all of the high quantity items, which should leave us with lower quantity items that should go by a lot faster the more we do. But that'll be it for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all around.